alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 5 rounds, middleweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Kelly Pavlik blocks that away. Pavlik has to be a little careful here. His opponent can knock you out.
Yeah, he can, and what Pavlik, you're alluding to it, Joe. What he really has to do is show another dimension. He understands defense.
Robinson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination scoring. Very nice defensive guard there. And now he scores well with the straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good step back counter punch there. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kelly Pavlik. Pavlik's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Blocks that belt line well. That straight right unable to connect. And yet another jab lands. Solid straight right hand. Solid. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
Get up! 1, 2.
Come on, Jim.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day where we couldn't get any winners, at least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete, in this case, athlete has to be over.
Pavlik's hit by a big left hand.
Focus!
Get your shit right. Let you live.
We got a fighter who was knocked down earlier, who, as you can see, is still going about his business. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Hey, keep fighting. Just let's go.
I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you rock. Just know. The WorldTv coming. All right.
Downstairs with a right hand. Pavlik's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head.
Kelly Pavlik rocked by that
Kill!
punch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? So Kelly Pavlik goes down and now rises to his feet. Remember, he got up off the canvas to win the middleweight title of the world.
You remember. He better remember. And he better remember exactly what he did.
Wow! From absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world, he just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. 9, 10. It's over. This good evening. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 15 rounds of lightweight action. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
His adversary, coming out of Ottawa, Blood Crawford.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. A crushing 2-punch combo by Blood. Crawford's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Blood. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Roberto Duran's work rate in that last round served him well. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. 2 snapping jabs by Roberto Duran. To the head he goes with a left hand. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Way to block there. Doubling up the jab by Roberto Duran. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roberto Duran. A little defense turns to offense by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin, and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down, too.
Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside.
Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. And he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Fine work with the double jab downstairs.
He's tired. He's tired.
Crawford's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Right back to it to the head. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Listen, stick close to this guy. Don't let him get too far. I want you to move in and kick the body.
Round number 4 underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Duran's up 2 rounds to 1. Teddy hasn't necessarily distinguished himself in any one area other than he's been a little more active.
Yeah, he has been more active. The only thing that I worry about as a trainer, I would be concerned he has to work harder than the other guy to get things done. Does that hurt him down the road?
He just missed that shot up top. Roberto Duran's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, you know, marking it down, Also, it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Round comes to an end, and it just boggles the mind time and time. We sit here ringside and we watch guys who waste time. They're out there just going through the motions, not firing off punches.
Hey, if you don't move your hands, you don't throw punches, it's hard to win rounds.
Back upstairs he goes. Blood's punch didn't come close.
You got this one.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Wow, what a punch there by Blood. And banging away he goes. He goes down for the first time.
One, two, three. Focus.
Yeah, Gemstone.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round, a little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
So I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Crawford's basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
Good work putting the punches together. Bang, bang, bang by Blood. Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. Blood's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes the guy...
Big shot he just scored with. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
Stand up. Stand. 2, 3, 4. Come on, man. 5. Get up to your feet.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him.
Look at that! Unbelievable! Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
Once again, you pick the fighter, not me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. This fight is over. Crawford's unable to... 15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight. And we are underway with round number 1. Ariel is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Now here's what I like about David Haye. He puts his punches together. Ariel was right hand scores well. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by David Haye. There's the double jab, and you can see he can do it up top as well as down low. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. David Haye's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. You know, here we are watching this guy, awkward, very athletic guy. I've heard a lot of fans say that they don't necessarily like it. They think he showboats a lot, that he's too flashy.
Well, part of his personality is the reason why he's adapted. Part of the reason why he's adapted this kind of style is his personality. He has that kind of cocky, arrogant, maybe you want to say, you know, show-offy type personality. I mean, it fits. It goes together. One goes with the other. So they're not wrong about that. I mean, that's exactly why he feels comfortable and he embraces this kind of approach.
Go to the judge's scorecard, right? All right, I need you to box him. Get away from him and boom.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. David Hayes in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Well, you can tell that this cut is now a major problem. If that cut gets any worse, I think this fight's coming to an end.
Well, that's exactly what the doctor would look at if the referee brings him up, where the cut is. It's not really as far as whether or not it's bleeding a lot or whether or not to us it looks like a terrible cut. It's where it's placed. If it's in a place where it can do permanent damage, the doctor will stop this fight.
You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go. Hey, listen.
And round number 3 is underway. Areola's refreshed. You can just see it in him. Little head knocking with that right hand. Good old-fashioned 1-2 by David Hay. Nice work. A stabbing right hand by David Hay. Lands that hook to the midsection. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land a counterpunch.
And that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Flush right hand to the head. Good hook by David Hay. Areola's left landing well.
All right, look great. Just don't get crazy there. Box, box, boy.
All right, you want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you gotta stay busy out there, all right?
So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. There he goes with the right hand again. Gets rid of that body shot. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. You can hear the corner of David Hay telling him to clinch right now. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Perfectly executed combination. David Hay's down. He's going to have to beat the count.
One, two.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
David Hayes taking a lot of punishment, maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes the job is to keep them fighting, you know, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
Shake it out, shake it out.
Relax. You're in control, right? Got that? You're in control. Take your time.
A new round underway here. David Hayes hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes depend on. They can see something that you didn't. Hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
To think about early on in this fight here, but there's even more to stab already.
Now he's moving his head so he can get past.
David Hayes' opponent knows exactly what the game counted. Punching down. Top. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by David Hayes. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches for him. The sixth round. Chris Ariola's putting forth a great combination there. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Ariola's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. David Hayes' inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustments.
And round 6 comes to an end. Eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
Keep your hands up.
Very accurate two-punch combo by David Hayes. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. David Hayes well off the mark that time. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. David Hayes landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Chris Ariola's fighting real smart here on the outside. What an impact that left hand just made by David Hayes. And that's the end of round 7.
Next round, let's keep busy. Keep boxing just like that. I want to take this one.
There is no sport that can produce the come-from-behind victories like this. Could it be one unfolding before us tonight? Start of round 8. Teddy, he's down big on your scorecard, but he's still very much alive.
And no sport that has all the variables, all the things that can get involved in changing the landscape so suddenly of a fight. Just look at the opponent's face. That's all you need to know. There's a chance that this could still be pulled out of the fire.
David Hayes not doing so well right now, Teddy. He's got this very athletic, unorthodox, awkward style. But right now, he could just use some old-school fundamentals.
Yeah, he's paying a price for doing things the wrong way. You know, he's gotten away with it most of his career with his athleticism. But right now...
He is damaged badly there. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
2, 3, 4. Stand up, stand up.
David Hayes finding the energy to rise up after being rocked. And that's the end of round 8. Both these guys with swollen eyes, faces cut up. They are spray painting this ringside area red, Teddy.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, it looks like a carnival, but there's nothing funny going on in that ring.
David Hayes' start to this round brings about some new hope. But for most of the night, it's been a hopeless cause. Down on the canvas time and time again. Fine work by David Hayes. Blocks one, gives one. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. I don't know if it was the last power punch that landed, but something recently has caused David Hayes' mouth to bleed. You can see it when he opens up right against that mouth guard. Did you see that? And he made the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I believe in you. You can get up.
10.
And it's all over. David Hayes